Welcome to lesson 1-7, add greater numbers. So that strong mathematicians can learn to add multi-digit numbers. We've been adding up to the last session. We were adding up to the thousands place value. Well, now we're going to add up a little bit bigger numbers. So box one today, you can take out your notebooks and your pencils and write today's date on top. And your notes from today, this is an important note to remember as we're adding. When adding numbers, make sure you align the problem before you start. Well, what does align mean? Align means that your ones place value should be under the ones place value of the other number. Your 10 place value under the 10 place value. Your 100 place value underneath your 100 place value, on and on and on. That way, you'll be able to make sure you line them up and you're adding the correct place values. You can pause the video right now, write this note down as a great reminder that when I add math problems together, I need to align the place values so both of the same place values match up. The reason why we talk about that is because a lot of times we'll see problems like this. 72,783 plus 4,318. Notice they're different size. This one has 5 digits. This one only has 4 digits. And it's written like this, so it's not really easy for us to put on a piece of paper and solve. So usually we see a problem like this, and we come to our notepad, we're going to write it just like we did right over here. One number on top, another number underneath that. So you need to make sure that we line up our place values so that they're correct. So the 3 and this 8 line up in the ones, this 8 and this 1 line up in the tens, 7 and 3 line up in the hundreds, the 2 and the 4 line up in the thousands, and the 10,000s is a 7 by itself, so there's no other number to line up. So when we look, we've lined this up correctly. That's not my eraser, but this is. So now when we go and we add them up, we said the same strategy. We talked about 3 strategies yesterday. Said subtotals, new groups below, or new groups above. Most of you I've seen like the new groups above, so we'll stick with doing that one. So we start with our least place value, our smallest one, work to our biggest one. 3 ones plus 8 ones equals 11 ones. There's only a spot for one place value underneath the 1, so the 1 goes there, the 1 goes up top. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 1 is 10, which is a 2-digit number. Only 1 digit can go, so I have 10 tens. So my 0 would go here, and my 1 would go on top of the hundreds place value. I have 100 plus 700 is 800, plus 300 is 1100. So I have 11 hundreds. So the 111 would go there, the 1 part would go there, and the 10 part would go above the 1,000. I have 1,000 plus 2,000 plus 4,000, which is 7,000s. Only one digit, don't have to worry about carrying a place value. And 7 plus, if there's nothing there, that's just like 0. 7 as well. So when I add those two numbers together, I get the answer of 77,101. Our next example, 54,637 plus 283,762. I put them on here as long as they are aligned correctly. You can do that. I usually put the bigger number on top as kind of that habit, only because I think it's easier as we get into subtraction if we always work on putting the bigger number on top. This helps me right now to make sure that I have them aligned. And does it still work in addition? The answer would be yes. I can put either number on there to add and it would be correct. But usually I would say if I would choose, I would recommend putting the bigger number on top. But regardless, it will still work out the same. So I start with my smallest place value, the 1. 7 plus 2 is 9. 1 digit, so I can go in that place value. 3 tens plus 6 tens is 9 tens. So 9 tens will go right there because it's 1 digit. 600s plus 700s equals 1,300. Since it's a 2-digit number, the 3 goes here, the 1 goes up top. 1,000 plus 4,000 is 5,000, plus 3,000 is 8,000. So I have 8,000 in 1 digit, can put it right underneath there. I have 5 10,000s plus 8 10,000s, which would give me 13 10,000s. Since it's 2 numbers, 13 is a 2-digit number, the 3 would go here and the 1 would go on top. So the 1 plus 0 would be 1, plus the 2 would be 3. So I would have 300,000s. So when I add up those two numbers, 54,673 plus 283,762 equals 338,399. So you can pause right now and write these two examples in your book to help guide you as references later as you do your own work today. Right now it's your turn to solve the following problems. So you'll have two different problems to choose from: 64,827 plus 5,368. We want you to properly align that and add those together. And the next problem, I guess, 63,867 plus 384,592. Align those correctly, add those up, and see what you get. So you can pause the video right now, do your work, and put that into your notebook. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you want to jot those notes down that we can share and discuss as a class. Also, if you have any strategies that you use that may be different, feel free to also write those down. That can help your classmates out if they were learning it differently. So good luck on today's lesson of adding greater numbers.